What is up, everybody? We should be live here. Let's see. Hopefully this works. I'm over here testing a new software here. We got 10 viewers, it looks like. Let's get it. And it says we're live. I'm checking my phone, making sure things are working, as I am a noob for all this stuff. Let's see. Oh, you're gonna hear echo. All right, looks like sounds good. Everything's good. What is up, everybody? What is up? Lo-Fi City says, let's go. Kaspa crew, good afternoon. CS. It's KS. What is up? So today it happened. It finally happened. The XRP the XRP case is finally somewhat solved. Really, it's really interesting. Let's take a look. XRP finally has no, I'm happy because it's like no more date predictions, no more watch what happens when they win the case. It's going to go to $10 instantly. Now we actually can see what's going to happen, what's really going to happen with XRP. And honestly, I do not think XRP is going to outperform Bitcoin or Kaspa in the long term. I don't know. I'm bearish on XRP as always, but I'm biased. It's okay. If you have XRP, I really want to know what you're doing with all these emotions right now, because man, if I had a candle like that, I know the emotions would be coming in, and you'll probably be thinking about selling or maybe buying more. People, traders setting up a long, stuff like that. I'm really interested in what you guys are thinking about XRP. Did anyone FOMO in today? I hope no one FOMO'd in today. Come on, never. Number one rule of crypto: don't buy in on pumps like this. I mean, I know XRP may be a little bit different, but still. Let's see here. Magnus, good day. What's up? What's up? Hey, what's up? Doing good. 274. Let's break out now. Sorry, man. KS, my bad. Yeah, no worries, man. No, it's 10,000. Good job on how you give information. Thank you so much. I try my best to do my research before I give solid information on things. What's up, Casper Silver? XRP will pump other alts short term. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. This is how I look at it. As much as I didn't want XRP to win, just simply because like it goes completely against the ethics of cryptocurrency. It's like someone was saying in the Kaspa Discord, like XRP is if you took everything crypto had and just spit it out and just adopted like the banking system basically, and just put it and use the digital technology for it, because it's just XRP is just not, it's not crypto. It's really not what crypto is meant to be. And I'm in crypto for the sole reason, the whole reason of having decentralized money, having privacy, and not having a third party, no third party control of the currency or whatever the asset that you're holding. XRP does not fulfill this, so therefore I don't invest into XRP. I'll never buy one. I don't care if it goes to $10 million. I don't care. I have my convictions bet on Bitcoin and Kaspa. And then if I want centralization, which I do like centralization, I get stocks. That's what I get. I go to stocks and I invest there. As much as people were like, oh, you ain't gonna make anything from there. Well, I'm making pretty solid money from there. And if you just invest for the long run and got those dividends and all that, you're gonna be safe. And that's what I like to do. I like to invest safely, not go too crazy. Logical answer. Your IQ is incredible. God bless. You're doing a great job. Hey, thank you, man. My IQ is probably not the best in the space, honestly. I mean, I don't have a ton of experience in the space of crypto. I've been through it all basically. I've tried the tokens, I've tried the meme coins, I tried the NFTs, I've tried, I've just done all of it, and then it all brought me back. I feel like when you go through all that, it's eventually going to bring you back to Bitcoin, and it's going to bring you back to accepting the fate of Bitcoin, and it's going to be king, man. Bitcoin, what has going for it is that tech. It's just that tech that's really holding it up. It's safe, it's secure, and just remember who's trying to make ETFs for Bitcoin. BlackRock, Fidelity. Yeah, they're making an ETF for Bitcoin, not XRP, not Ethereum. They don't want spot ETFs for those. They're focused on Bitcoin right now because Bitcoin's in its own class. And so and since Kaspa is following after those same fundamentals, I think it will do really well because it's basically like Kaspa is a Bitcoin and Ethereum had a baby. So that's how I look at it. What's up? What's up, bro? You never bash anyone, you only give critique that shows maturity. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm not a fan of like I guess some people could say that the video I made with about Jerry is drama. I mean, hey, I'm like an average investor, like you guys. And so when I saw that, like I want to watch it and then kind of analyze my investment to see if maybe I'm wrong about something. So when I saw his video, since I am doing YouTube now, I'm like, okay, let's make a video on this and make sure that we do it in a way that would address everything, but not really critique him personally too much. I mean, because it's really just listening to opinions. Everyone here just has opinions in the crypto space. No one really knows what's going to happen, and everyone's entitled to their opinions. And if you don't like their opinion, then just leave. Don't listen to them. I mean, I always love to hear negative opinions. I think it's the only way you'll learn. It's the only way you'll actually like grow in investing. You can't have a bias towards something. And as much as I probably have a bias towards like Kaspa and Bitcoin, I try to listen to other people, but I just like the charts speak for themselves. Coinbase started trading of XRP in less than half a day. Crazy. Did Coinbase actually relist XRP? I don't think they did. I don't remember. I mean, I don't remember seeing that they actually. I don't know. I got a buddy of mine I have a buddy that has XRP since 2017, I think, and he's just been like upset about it. He's like, I just already considered it lost. Like I think he told me he bought some like at $2 at one point, and then just held it all the way down. And I told him today, I was just like, hey man, you better be ready to sell some XRP today, because like you're finally making a crazy profit day, And simply he was just like, oh, okay, I do see Coinbase. So are they really on Coinbase? The volume is, yes, Coinbase did. What? Wow. Okay, that's actually insane. I need to let him know now, because yeah, because he was saying, we were talking like, okay, if it's gonna get relisted on these other places, then of course maybe the price may rise higher, but it already did, and I don't know. It stopped at that 92 cents, which was very interesting to me that it stopped. Look at the high. It was at 92.7. And this is something that I've always seen in crypto. It's like when something's about to approach that dollar, that 90 cents area, man, 92, 95, it cuts it short. It doesn't even go all the way. I think another example of that, let me take a look at crypto.com coin, because this was one that I remember I had in like back in the day, and it was going towards $1, and then it just like stopped. I don't think it hit it. What was the high? You see 95 cents, and then it just stopped. It was like, nope, we're not going to the dollar. And that's the thing about, like, if you're trying to have a price target, you might want to consider, like, if you're going to sell, consider selling like a little bit before, because obviously everyone's like, when anything's pennies, everyone's like, this is going to a dollar, 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 dollar. And then what it looks like is most of these coins, they approach the dollar, and then they just they stop. The sell off happens before because everyone's expecting the $1. So I don't know. I mean, it really just depends though also on the fundamentals and everything. Crypto.com was like a very, I think this coin was super rigged, because if you don't know how crypto.com works, if when you have referrals, if you refer somebody, it locks up $25 in your account, and the only way you can get access to that is if you stake $400 in crypto.com for 6 months, and you have to lock it. If you don't lock it for 6 months, then you don't get access to the $25 for the referral. So I remember my $25 referral went to $100. So I felt like everyone was just dumping $400 to stake it so that they can get access to this $100 bag of crypto.com. And I think that just kept driving up the price. I feel like it's just manipulated low key. Like that whole staking thing to get access to your referral money was just, I don't know. I feel like it was kind of rigged. But yeah, that's crazy. Coinbase did already start listing. I got to tell my boy that. So yeah, let's see. XRP will pump XDC and XLM. Yes, XLM and XDC did start pumping today. XLM, yeah, 15 cents. I use XLM as a medium of exchange basically to get Kaspa, because I use Change Now for swapping into Kaspa. So Change Now is, I have a video on that, but it's super good. I mean, look at that. XLM, Kaspa, and usually like the fee estimated rate, the fees are not that bad at all when I've been exchanging XLM to Kaspa. I usually buy my XLM on Robinhood, and then I'll send it to Kaspa. So, and then I get it directly in my wallet. Change Now is a really, really cool swap service. Instead of trying to worry about an exchange, I just use Change Now. A live QA video and tutorial on the same day. Christmas came early. Thanks for your videos. Hey, no problem, man. Yeah, today's video that's coming out after the stream is going to be on a paper wallet. I know it probably won't perform that well because it's just a tutorial video, but just got to get it out there because I'm trying to cover everything, anything and everything about Kaspa. So I try to cover it all so that if there is someone out there that cares, there's a video for you. But yeah, it's part of the wiki. I actually had, in the video I talk about this, but I had the privilege to edit the wiki, and you can't really see that, right? I'm going to remove myself real quick. But yeah, right here you can see my names on the wiki, and that's because I got access to edit the wiki now. And this was to add the steps to get yourself a paper wallet, which the video is going to explain what this is and how to do that. So it's really cool. It was awesome that I was able to contribute to the Kaspa community in some kind of way. And so yeah, this is there. My name's right here. It's pretty cool. My next goal is probably to get on the main website as like a core YouTube influencer for Kaspa or something like that. I think it will help my resume. That's why I kind of want it there. That would be kind of cool. All right, let's take a look here at Kaspa. Man, so Kaspa's recovered a lot. I mean, it took a dip to like 25 again earlier today. I think at one point. Oh no, I got really close. But yeah, and then just went back up. I'm finally in profit with Kaspa, so I'm pretty happy. But then again, I'm sad because I can't buy anymore under my average cost. So that's annoying. All right, let's see here. My last comment, stay honest, don't lose your convictions. You'll continue to get blessed. Thanks again. Yeah, man, I'm gonna just stay true to my convictions. I've been through one bull run and a bear market now, and I felt like there was way too much stress with the other investing strategies that I was doing, messing with NFTs, messing with tokens, meme coins, anything. So much stress. And just going with this strategy, oh my goodness, I can invest in crypto and like not really be like stressful. Like Bitcoin, I literally don't even look at really. I just buy it every single week. It speaks for itself. And then Kaspa, I look at it, I mean, just because I got to research it for YouTube, but I mean, other than that, it's like either Kaspa gets adopted or it doesn't. That's pretty much the biggest risk to it. It's just it doesn't get adopted or it does get adopted. And other than that, the fundamentals are solid for Kaspa. So I could sleep like a baby at night, and I don't worry about trading and messing around and all that. And then I just mess with stocks. So I think it's a good strategy. Yeah, you could buy it already. Stop speaking in absolutes, bro. You don't know anything. Yeah, you're right. I don't know anything. If I do speak in absolutes, I try not to, but I really don't know anything. No. I just have convictions and I stay with them as long as nothing looks sus or anything like that. So if you could find some kind of FUD for Caspa for me that I could take a look at, I'll gladly make a video on it. Because I can't find any FUD at the moment. Can you link your credit card to change now? Yes, you can. I'm pretty sure you can. But honestly, I would just buy a crypto. I would buy XLM because XLM is the fastest cryptocurrency on exchanges to like swap in and out. And it's like super easy to just send it to change now. And it usually takes, when you're sending XLM into Caspa, it takes like 4 minutes for me when I use the app. I use the app for this. If you go all the way down, let's see, you guys see they got it on the App Store and the Play Store. And but yeah, it says buy crypto with Visa and MasterCard. So you could do it there, but I'm pretty sure the fees might be ridiculous. If you're in America, I use Robinhood and there's no fees for debit cards. So yeah. Salute, brother. What's up, man? Yo, CS tempted to buy any other cryptos? Nope, not tempted at all. I've been there, done that. Been there, done that. I'm not tempted to buy any other cryptos. I will sit on the sidelines and watch XRP do its thing, watch everything else do its thing. As long as my portfolio is still in the green with my convictions, then I'm good. What up? Buy XLM and trade it way cheaper. I don't really mess around with trading too much. I don't know. It's just, again, I'm not a trader. I'm a long-term investor. I research into something and then I decide, okay, this is a good investment. I buy it and then I just dollar cost average no matter what, unless something crazy happens. Like I've invested into companies like in the stock market, and there's some companies that they just were boring for me and I didn't really stay true to my original research and I kind of just left it just because of price action. Just because of price action, I left. And then I look back later and it's like doing way better than when I sold it at. And I'm like, why didn't I just stick with my original research instead of letting price action dictate my decisions? So I then decided to make sure that if I research something, I don't let price action change my conviction. And it's done me way better in your crypto space for sure. I mean, like I started buying Bitcoin at 15K despite everyone saying it was going to go to 10. I didn't let those people convince me otherwise. Sorry I said the last comment. I've been listening to critics. Do me a favor. Always take the higher ground on other people who criticize. Keep your channel positive. Yeah, I don't really care if I get criticized. There's always going to be some kind of criticism, no matter how genuine, how honest, how real you are. There's still someone that's gonna try to tell people that I'm a scammer. Like I'm not even kidding. What was it like? I think one of my tantrum videos, for some reason it blew up and like got a bunch of comments on it, and it was organic. And someone was like, "Oh, there's Caspa Silver putting all his bot comments," and I'm like, dude, like, why would I waste my time doing that? I don't have time to be faking stuff like that. Like, really, bro? Jay, he called you CS. I think he was mixing up Crypto Galaxy and Caspa Silver, and he just took the crypto from Crypto Galaxy and just kept the silver. Have a great night, your friend. Yeah, have a great night too, man. I dumped my ADA for Cas today. Wow. Wow. That's some crazy conviction right there. Yeah, I mean, KD or Cardano ADA over here did move with XRP, and pretty much it moved with everything, moved with XRP that was an altcoin and that was like recently labeled a security or something like that. So it's just like everything just kind of had the same kind of pattern, except for like Bitcoin, because Bitcoin has already been doing its own thing for the longest. So today it was XRP that was moving the markets. So if we go to the 24-hour here, we can see XRP is at 72% in the 24 hours, and then Stellar's 57%, Cardano 20%, Solana is 17%, Polygon 16%, and Algorand is at 14%, and then it kind of just keeps going down. Pepe, is anyone really still buying Pepe? I don't understand that meme coin at all. Just pump and dump to me. But if we go on the 7-day chart, Kaspa is number 3 with 28%. Kaspa's been doing super good recently. It's just like green every single day, and it's crazy. But number 82 currently has a 537 million market cap. I'm here. You could start. Man, is 516,000 Kaspa is good enough to make me a few thousands? I mean, it's good enough depending on where the price goes. It just depends on your conviction on where Kaspa is going to go and your risk tolerance. Like, are you able, like, let's say Kaspa simply just goes to 10 cents from here. If it goes to 10 cents, your 516,000 Kaspa is now going to be around $51,000. Are like your risk tolerance, are you willing to look at that and be like, okay, I'm good, I'm done here? Or are you going to keep holding? Like, you just got to know your risk tolerance, because everyone's in a different financial situation. So some people can be more riskier than others. Like myself, I could be a lot more riskier than most people because of my financial situation. So just make sure, like, you know you're good with the money that's put in there, and that also, if it falls, if it goes into negative, like, are you willing to see 75% of your portfolio in the red? Are you willing to see that and not sell? Like that, you got to think about those things, because this is crypto, and it's, crypto is crazy. Things can drop crazy at any moment. Solana 2. So I really grab some Pepe 2 small bag. Yeah, they're making like Pepe 2, Pepe 3. Don't get me wrong, bro. Need cast to go down to load my bag more. I got a giant bag of cast, but $100 Pepe 2. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. If you're down for gambling, just because it's like, you never know, then by all means, I mean, that's you. But I'm not a gambler, so I don't. And also those fees, those Ethereum fees, man. I don't want to mess with Ethereum again. Those fees are ridiculous. I like to hold to make 1 million my 516 cast. Okay, so that means you have to wait for $2 if you're not going to buy anymore. And I don't know if Caspa is going to hit $2 for sure. No one knows for sure. I just think it's super promising, and there's potential for it to hit really high levels as long as Caspa develops itself really well, because a lot of times these developments could get delayed. And that's like that's probably like one of the risks for Caspa is those development times. Like, people have expectations, and it's like, if someone says this is going to be done in 6 months and it's not done in 6 months, people go crazy, people will sell, people will start fighting like crazy. So it's just like, you got to just remember that Caspa is an unfinished project. There's still a lot of things in development, but to me, that's why I invest. I'm investing into the future development of Kaspa being done. Like, because it doesn't have smart contracts is not a reason for me to not buy it. That's a reason for me to buy it, because it's eventually going to come. That is the whole goal. And you can also see all the developments for Kaspa if you go over here to the development page, and you can see what's coming. I mean, there's still a lot to be done. We still got Dagnite to finish. We still have to upgrade to Rust. We're still in testnet there. We're testing 10 blocks per second. We haven't even got that on mainnet. We haven't even gotten the mobile wallet done yet. And I believe that's going to be done in, I think, about a month. They just announced that the iOS beta, they're going to do one more update for the beta. It should be this week or next week. And then after that should be the official launch to the app stores. So when there's an app finally officially in the app store, that is going to help adoption a ton, because a lot of people right now, you have to follow my video tutorial on how to get this iOS beta on your iPhone. And then if you're on Android, you can go to the Play Store and get it right now. But still, it's just not officially there. So that's like a catalyst right there. Further increased blocks per second. Yep, I already talked about that. The Ledger. This actually recently got announced. Ledger recently said that they have started the process for the app, but there's no ETA at all when it's going to be done. It's just basically on the back burner for now. There's still a white paper that needs to be made, not too huge, and there's a ton of information on the wiki. Node improvements, and then the biggest one of them all is smart contracts. Smart contracts is going to be the biggest catalyst for Kaspa. But if you think about something like Cardano didn't even have smart contracts, and it hit $3 basically, because of the rumors of smart contracts coming in the future. So, and if we're looking at Cardano by market cap, Cardano has a ton of more supply, and Kaspa has way less supply than the coins in the top 10, other than Bitcoin and Ethereum. I mean, you have XRP that has over 100 billion supply, and not only that, 50% of the coins are allocated to the team. And then on top of that, it takes a lot more money for the price to go up. Like for XRP to go from 47, I think it was, to 92 today, that was not easy. That took a lot of money to get there. You see, right now, if Kaspa was at this market cap, it would literally be close to $1 and $1.50 already. It takes a lot less money to move Kaspa's price up than like something like XRP, Cardano, Solana, stuff like that. The supplies are completely just different. So we'll see what happens. I mean, as long as developments go through, it'll be good. 2747. Let's go over to 8. Oh yeah, what do you think of GFAL? I don't care for it because of the fact that it doesn't follow. How's the best way I could say this all the time? If a coin doesn't follow Bitcoin fundamentals, so I don't care for it. I'm a really unique investor in the crypto space. I'm here like legit for the tech and for the idea, the original idea of crypto, which was, Bitcoin's peer-to-peer electronic cash system. But then not only that, trying to be a fully pure decentralized commodity asset that has no third party controlling on me sending my transactions to someone and stuff like that. No government control. The supply is fixed. It's deflationary, and no one can really manipulate it. It's trusted. It's never been hacked in its life and stuff like that. When I think of like things like GFAL or something like Solana has problems with its security. The network shuts down sometimes. It has pre-allocated coins to VCs and all that kind of stuff. And it's the same thing with GFAL. So if we're comparing like what Crypto Galaxy, I know, promotes GFAL and stuff like that. And what he does on his channel is he's looking for coins that are completely brand new, that obviously are not going to be better. They're probably not like decade-long investments. They're just strictly like bull run investments. For crypto, I'm here for like decade-long investment. I think Bitcoin, I can buy it and hold that for like a decade. Also, for something like Kaspa, I think Kaspa is a decade-long investment, as long, again, as the developments continue. And developments have been going very nicely for Kaspa. So there's risk in everything, though. So I don't mess with stuff like that. GFAL is a scam. I mean, yeah, I mean, I really wouldn't really say it's a scam. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing inherently wrong with pre-allocated coins, all that kind of stuff. Just list as a company. because that's basically what it is. It's basically like a company on the stock exchange when you do all that kind of stuff, because those allocated tokens make you a security. But as you can see with XRP situation, the judge ruled that the sales of XRP on exchanges are not securities. But from what I was seeing, the judge ruled that the sales to institutions, meaning the allocated coins to the teams or to other companies and stuff like that, those are securities. I have no idea how that's going to work, but nonetheless, it still shows that doing an ICO still has some potential kind of problem. But either way, we don't know for sure all the details. I don't know yet. I got to do the research. I'm probably going to make a video about comparing Kaspa XRP and just kind of just lay my opinions out there and just say what I think about it. GFAL $1 easy. Yeah, probably. I mean, it is really, really cheap, and as more YouTubers get onto it, since it is super early, probably would pump due to that. BNB contract, that is how you know GFAL is a scam. I mean, BNB is like 50% is held by the Binance Foundation as well. Man, 2 years I'll hold my 516 cast. We will see. Yeah, man. I mean, if you're comfortable with it going to zero, willing to lose it all, or it, succeeding. I mean, if you're comfortable just being patient and all that, then make that decision for yourself. Oh, shoot, your Kaspa silver. You're right. Always having the Galaxy vibes. Yeah. Would you trust the mobile wallet? Yes, I would trust the mobile wallet. It is. I have it. I don't use it right now. It's safe for the most part. It's just like it's just like Trust Wallet, MetaMask, all those kind of things. They're pretty much safe as long as you keep your seed phrase safe. But to have extra layer of security, I would use cold storage solutions. That is like the best way, proper etiquette on how to hold your crypto. Cold storage solutions. And if you look at my links down below, I have the links for Tangem and I have the links for OneKey. And my Tangem promo code gets you 10% off, and my OneKey promo code gets you 5% off. And the promo code is just Kaspa Silver in all caps. So KS is BTC and Kaspa only. Yep, that's my conviction. Bitcoin and Kaspa. I messed with all the other stuff back in the day. When I say back in the day, it's not like years ago. It was like literally within 6 months ago. I was messing with NFTs 6 months ago, and I was trading them, and it was actually pretty profitable. But the funny thing is, I found the Kaspa while I was still in these NFTs, trading them, whatever. And that's when I was slowly converting to like Bitcoin maxi, kind of just not closed-minded. I'm not going to be a toxic Bitcoin maxi, but just understanding the tech and realizing like this is why Bitcoin's number one. So I found Kaspa and I was like, oh snap! Like I'm not going to ignore this. This is revolutionary. This is not going to happen ever again. For the most, like in our time or within the next, it'll probably take another 10-20 years for something so revolutionary like Kaspa, I feel like. So I was in these NFTs and I sold them all. Like I got rid of all my NFTs. It was on the VeChain network, and the NFTs on the VeChain network was actually really good. Like the fees were super solid because it was feeless. There was no fees at all on the network. So that was like really nice about it. And then on top of that, it was really easy to trade them because the market was kind of small. Everyone was trying to trade pretty much the NFT. So everyone's just looking for the deal and the flips. So I was just flipping NFTs for a little bit, and it was pretty profitable, and I enjoyed it. But eventually, once I did my research, I realized how risky I was in with NFTs. So I get into Kaspa, and then my boy, that was one of like the moderators for one of the projects that I was in, reaches out to me and was like, "Oh yeah, the whole entire team for the VeChain NFTs just completely left, and everything collapsed." Yeah, and like things that were going for like 8,000 VeChain, no, they were going for like 15,000 VeChain. Now they're going for like 1,000 VeChain. And I got out way before that happened. So if I would have stayed and been like, no, I'm gonna keep messing around with this super risky, NFTs are super risky, I would have lost everything, and I didn't. So it was a good decision. How many wallets hold 1 million CAS? That's my target. How many wallets? Any wallet holds as much Caspa as you want. Like they hold an infinite amount. Uh, you can make multiple addresses. Like on the one key wallet, you can make multiple addresses, and it'll be tied to the same exact seed phrase and wallet. So that's something you could do there. But yeah, it doesn't matter really. So let's see. Use your link to grab a tantrum 5 weeks ago. Still waiting. Tempted to grab one key as faster delivery. Can BTC be stored? Yes, one key stores pretty much everything, and then including Caspa. And yeah, one key is not sold out. From what I know, Tantrum has just been sold out, man. And I just ordered a 3 card set, just to have a backup, just in case of anything, with my first 2 cards. But so yeah, basically, yeah, I would suggest maybe looking into getting one key. I have both, and the reason why I have both is because I like to split between Tantrum and one key. Tantrum is one that I can use on the go. I keep it in my wallet, and basically, if I want 24/7 quick access to my crypto, boom, I can go there. It's almost like using it as like pocket change, like just pocket money. And then one key is more for like the long storage that I'm not going to touch. I really don't need to be messing around with that anytime soon. If anything, any prices were to go crazy and I feel like, okay, I should probably secure some profits or something like that. So I use both, and I don't trust one wallet for everything. I wouldn't do that. Would you trust a mobile wallet that is in development over a cold wallet? Oh no, I would not. I would not trust a hot wallet over a cold wallet. I would for sure trust a cold wallet all the time. But I mean, like if it's not in your budget to get a cold wallet, there's nothing wrong with using the hot wallets. Like those are fine as long as you just keep yourself secured by making sure you save your seed phrase and all that. I like Caspa, but it's kind of worry that no major wallet has added the network yet. I mean, one key is pretty up there. I mean, Coinbase is like invested into one key, and then Ledger, we really can't do anything. And either way, Ledger got a really bad name now because of what they did to what they recently did to whatchamacallit, um with the chip, and they kind of announced that basically they have access to your seed phrase and they could send it to third parties. Everyone started hating Ledger now. So I mean, it's like there's other alternatives. Like there's Tangent, there's One Key. One Key has like all the different options. Like I can literally show you that real quick here. So you have the One Key Classic here, but if you go to shop all, there's a ton of different options here. Like really ton of different options. One Key Light, One Key Touch Hardware, One Key. I wouldn't buy any of those. I mean, like I feel like spending that much money for a touchscreen kind of hardware wallet, it's just not worth it. And you rather invest the money into a cryptocurrency. Like just get a solid one, either like the Mini or the One Key Classic. They also have a card just like Tangent, as well. So there's different alternatives, and it's available. Like there's nothing to be worried about if it's not on any major things. A lot of people want Ledger. Some people are saying, "Oh, I'm not getting Caspa until it's on Ledger." I'm like, that's just I don't understand why. What does a coin being on Ledger have to mean with its fundamentals and how good it is? Like Ledger just recently said though, like it's in their hands. Like we can't do anything anymore. It's Caspa can't do anything. It's in their hands. We already developed everything that they needed. What are the emissions for Caspa over the next 2 years and a realistic market cap? Yeah, in the next 2 years. So let's go to the homepage and take a look at the emissions. So you can see the emissions here on the tokenomics page, and then you go to the release schedule. The release schedule is already set. This is how it's going to be forever. It's not going to be changed. It's just like Bitcoin basically. And you could see that currently right now we are in 2023 and it's the month of July. Right now, every second, every 1 second, there's 195 Caspa being emitted every single second. And then every single month, this gets reduced. So you see next month it's going to be 184, and then the next month it's going to be 164, 155, and it's going to keep going. So I've done some calculations in the past of just like looking at it. Okay, so 2025, people usually say, oh, 2025 may maybe be the top around there or November-ish. So by that time, Kaspa will be at a 20, it's going to be at a 25 to around 26 billion market cap. So 25 to 26 billion is super easy in a bull run. In a bull run, that's super easy. Now, if we're looking at crypto.com, you could see that right now that is not easy whatsoever. Looking here, after USD stablecoin, this is 27 billion. After that, it drops drastically to 12 billion, and then everything else goes under that. The only things that are able to hold above that are actually like cryptos are BNB, XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. The stable coins don't really count. But BNB is able to hold 39 billion right now. XRP is able to hold 42 billion right now. So looking at that, in a bull market, these things usually in the top 10, the bull market is going to be everything in the top 10 is probably going to be above 20 billion. So it just depends if Kaspa gets that adoption and can actually move up to that area to hit those kind of market caps. But it's normal for everything in the top 10 to be above 20 billion. I think you can look at coin market cap in the past. Price history okay, so let's go to what was the top of the bull run of last year? What was it, like 2021 of, I think, what, November was it? Am I right here? What was it? 1.1 trillion was, okay, so yeah, okay, here we go. So this was November 7th, 2021. 1.1 trillion was Bitcoin. Ethereum was 500 billion. Binance was 100 billion. Solana, 75 billion. And then you have Tether, okay, who cares? Cardano, 67 billion. XRP, 57 billion. Polkadot, 51 billion. Dogecoin, 35. And then 34. So you could see everything here was above 20 billion in the top 11, actually. Luna was 20 billion, and we all know that was a rug pull scam. And it completely collapsed, but it was 20 billion. And you could see down below here too. It kind of, yeah. So in the top 11 to 12, 20 billion is like probably the floor to be in the top 12. And since we're going into probably another major bull cycle, the market caps of all of these are going to be significantly higher. Like Bitcoin's market cap is going to be way higher. We're already at 600 billion market cap for Bitcoin. And we're not even in a full-fledged bull run. We're not even past the Bitcoin halving, which Bitcoin halving is going to be in this area over here. We're already at 600 billion market cap. So this probably is going to be way higher. I've seen people throwing around like 5 trillion and this, and that. I mean, the total crypto market cap during this time was 3 trillion. Right now we are at 1 trillion. So I'm thinking maybe we could see the whole entire crypto market cap seeing 5 to 10 trillion. So if it's 10 trillion, the whole market cap, then you got Bitcoin sitting at like 5 trillion, Ethereum, I don't, no one, this is all speculation right now, but Ethereum may be hitting 1 trillion. I don't know. And then the rest kind of goes down from there in market caps. But that is really out there. That's like on a super bullish kind of like level of thinking. But I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this kind of puts into perspective of seeing how the top 10 works in a bull run. You could see 20 billion, over 20 billion is easy in top 10. So if Kaspa can hit the top 10, go into bull run, it should be more than 20 billion. So I would guesstimate that it would be more than $1. But again, that's only if it's successful. So hopefully it is, but we'll see what happens. I don't show coins. I'm here to make some cash short term on a few and Kaspa for long term. Yeah, I mean, everyone has their own strategy. There's not one way to invest. That's the fun thing about personal finance. Make it personal to you. That's how you should invest. You shouldn't copy exactly what someone else is doing online or what they're giving their opinions and thoughts. You should watch all of those people to make your own strategy and go off of your own experience too. You got to get experience. You can't just go off of what they've done and then be like, okay, this should work because they've been through this. No, like you try something else different. You do it yourself. So and that's the whole point of personal finance, is making it personal to you and make it fun. Don't make it stressful. If you can't sleep at night, then you're investing too much money, and you better not be putting money that's like you need to cover bills in the short term or anything like that. It should be money that if it goes to zero, it doesn't affect your life at all. Like it shouldn't put you back. It put you back like in your net worth, but it won't put you back in like, oh snap, I can't put food on the table next week or something like that. Like if that's your situation, I highly recommend to fix that and like make sure you got the basic necessities, get rid of your debt, have an emergency fund, do things like that. Like as much as I have invested, I have cash on hand, making solid interest right now because of the fact that the interest rates are higher. What's up, KS? Love the live stream. Hey man, thank you for joining. Give KS some likes, crew. Yeah, give me some likes if you guys can. I'm not even checking it really. I really don't care. But if you guys can drop a like, I really appreciate it. 2 guys on Crypto Galaxy, so FOMO'd into XRP today. Yeah, man, that's the worst time to FOMO, is on those large green candles. I mean, again, like I said, XRP may be a different situation for it because of that fact that it's getting relisted on everything, and now there's no more case suppressing it, and so maybe there is like a little bit of a future to see it going higher. But again, I don't think it's going to outperform anything. And if we're looking at the BTC to XRP chart, when this chart is going down, that means BTC is going up. So until XRP passes this point right here, which is the point like 0.002 in Bitcoin, then you could say, wow, XRP is finally outperforming Bitcoin. But as long as this is under this, then holding Bitcoin would always be better. If this doesn't pass these tops over here, then holding Bitcoin was always the better solution than holding XRP. But we'll see. We'll see what happens come this bull run. And a lot of people think XRP is going to kill it. This bull run is going to be one of the top ones. And you can see it's at 81 cents and holding really, really strong. But I will never put $1 into it. Well, I actually have 10 XRP, but that's because XRP has a fee that you need to sacrifice 10 XRP and you can never get it back. And literally I have that because I bought XRP in the past when I was like researching. I was still new to all this kind of stuff before I came to my convictions. And yeah, so I have 10 XRP on some kind of hardware wallet that I don't have the seed phrase to anymore. So I guess I have XRP, but I don't. That 10 XRP may be like $10,000 one day because people say that XRP going to $100 to $1,000. I don't know, those crazy. Are you doing a back-to-back live stream? No, the video is a premiere. So premieres are basically pre-recorded videos. They go live and you guys can chat while the video is going, but it's not like anything like live with me. It's a pre-recorded video. But yeah, I'm only live streaming for an hour, so we got about 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. And then I got to get back to the grind, man. Yeah, I work 2 jobs and I try to keep up with this YouTube, and it's really fun, but it's a grind. Waking up at I wake up at 4 a.m. every single morning. We'll try to do 4. I mean, ends up a little bit later than that. But I wake up at 4 a.m. every single morning to start my first job. Then I'm home all day doing my second job because I do work from home. So it does allow me to do some YouTube stuff. But it's tough. Like I'm grinding out here. How do you feel about Caspian? I like it a lot. It's a really cool app. I've used it a ton, and pretty much no issues. It's going to be a really good app for people to quickly get a way to store their Kaspa. Tangent over 1 key, having keys isn't better. Should you want to change app? Having your seed phrase is better, depending on your preference. I mean, if you fully trust in the chip of Tangent, then I mean, yeah, like the chip is super secured. For Tangent, remember the app is open source, the chip is closed source. The chip has been audited by a security firm to not have any backdoors or anything wrong with it. So the chip is clean, it's secure. It doesn't even connect to the internet. So it's not like Ledger. Ledger's closed source chip connects to the internet. But the chip on Tantrum doesn't, because it's a card and it's working with NFC. NFC is not the internet really. So those seed phrases on those chip does not touch the internet. It's cold storage. So um, the only problem is the fact of with no seed phrase, you have no other way to put your crypto on other types of wallets. You have to use Tantrums. So that could be a risk, but again, it's super unlikely for those kind of things to happen. But since this is all on you and you have to secure yourself, you have to prepare for the most unlikely things. So that's why I use both, and I split my cryptos between both. And again, like I said, I use Tangent for like on the go, have quick access to crypto if I need to ever secure a profit because something moons or something like that, which would only be Bitcoin or Kaspa, which I don't really want to sell any of those, but I still do keep a little bit on Tangent. And then for the longer ones that I'm like, yeah, I seriously don't want to be touching this at all. I put it on one key. Ledger is still safe in my opinion. Yeah, it pretty much is. They would ruin their whole entire fan base if they actually did something like wrong. What the only thing they did wrong was the fact that they basically made it known that this chip is not as secure as people thought it was. But again, they're not gonna. I don't think it would be in their best interest to do anything, despite it supposedly they have access to those seed phrases. I got the 3 card set because the 2 card was sold out. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes the 2 cards get sold out, so you got to get the 3-1. The 3-1, in my opinion, is better because it is one more extra seed phrase, and if you keep those safe, then you'll be chilling. What other coins are you holding, and what percentage of your portfolio is Kaspa? So, again, I only hold Bitcoin and Kaspa. If you do want to see more details of like my percentage, exactly what I'm holding, you can go ahead and take a look at the Patreon. My Patreon is currently going for $15, but it gives you access to every single thing and anything in the future that I do add, which I'm always trying to think of adding new things to the Patreon. But I got the private Discord group. I got early access. You get to see all my videos before they go live. You get giveaways. I give free Caspa every single week on the Discord if you join. So basically a way to get your money back from the monthly subscription. Google Sheets. This is really cool. I just recently added this one. It's a sheet that basically like you could put in your crypto and the amount and all that, and then it calculates for you like if it 5x, 10x, 15x, and it just goes all the way to 100x. So you kind of like see where it's gonna be depending on where the price hits in the future, something like that. So, and then tech support. So yeah, if you ever have any issues, you could always just reach out to me in the Discord, combos with me. You can always talk to me there, and then you could track my portfolio. My crypto portfolio and my stock portfolio. I do show my stock portfolio on there as well because I do mention I do buy stocks. So if you guys are interested in that, the link is down below to join the Patreon. It supports the channel, keeps me going, and keeps me trying to stay consistent and dish out content for you guys for Caspa. So I really appreciate all the support that I have already gotten from that. And of course, you could always just subscribe to the channel. That's always free. So I think losing a card is more scary than losing a seed phrase. I mean, if you lose 1 card and you still got the other 2, then you're fine. Like, just that's why I bought another set, because if I lose a card, which is like, to me, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna like to lose a card. Like, I would need to be doing something crazy. I mean, like my daily routines are mainly, I mean, since I work from home, I'm home, so it's like my daily routines most of the time I'm not going to be doing something that I lose my stuff for the most part, unless I go out, and then when I go out I just got to be careful, like. But if you have the extra cards, then you're good. So it just depends on like your daily routines. Are you doing things where you're like setting your stuff down and stuff like that all the time every day? Then it could be more riskier to keeping your card on you or something like that. And so keeping them just safe at home or in a good spot may be a better option. But Tantrum is just super convenient. Thanks for answering my question. Just imagine a 5 to 7 trillion market cap Gaspa, 20 billion around 30 to 40, 20. Are you saying $20 to $30, 40? 5 to 7 trillion market cap. I mean, I think that's way out the park, like for Caspa, but Yeah, I'm not super optimistic on like price action. I don't typically like to give price predictions. I'll just give market cap predictions and then say like and be as realistic as possible. So to me, at least $1, at least. And then after that, I really don't know. I'm trying to be strongest out to see every bad coin skyrocketing, but Kaspa. I mean, you, you gotta remember that Kaspa is the only thing that's fully positive across the line. Like if you're looking at Kaspa here, you look at the 1 day, it's up 5%. You look at the 7 day, it's up 29%, 64%, 11,000%, and then 14,000%. It's literally like I like you don't want to see skyrocketing prices. I don't want to see a green candle like we saw with XRP on Kaspa. It would be really cool to see. I mean, yeah, it's crazy, but I don't like that because it's not organic. And usually when those things happen, a dump comes after that's way stronger. And that's why like you see we had this huge candle here. A correction was due. And we're gonna refill this green candle that went to the upside, we're gonna refill it. And that's what we basically did. So I like to see consolidation growth over time, which this is really good. And the big picture, this looks super good. This is really good for consolidation. But short term, yeah, if we just saw like a huge spike, boom, back to all time high, that's not safe. That's not good. That's really, I would be very cautious of even ever buying anymore and just waiting for red days only to buy because it would just not be that safe. On one key devices, both classic and mini currently support Caspa, but not the touch. So yes, you get more premium product, but it does not support storing Caspa currently. Okay, so both the classic and mini support, but not the okay, yeah. But either way, the touch to me is so expensive. I'm like, I wouldn't even want to get that. But I know the mini does not connect to your phone, but the classic one does, and that's really cool that it does connect to your phone. You don't have to worry about connecting to your computer. I love your channel, by the way. Thank you for everything, especially your personality. Hey, thanks, man. I really appreciate that, and I'm really thankful for all your guys' support because I wouldn't be here without you guys, and I really appreciate that you guys do watch me and like what I do here. I'm all in. I invest everything. I wouldn't. Man, that's really, really, really risky there. So I wouldn't. I wouldn't be personally, I wouldn't be happy with that play. Like, because I'm just like, that's just super risky to be all in on something. I think you should always diversify. You're the worst turd. Thank you. One key is basically an upgraded Trezor with a seed phrase, meaning if the company goes down, there are still always ways to access funds through open source third party. Yeah, I explained that in my video. One key is basically like a copycat of Trezor, and so it's fully 100% open source. That's why if you go on YouTube and you will like one key wallet hacked. If you look for like a one key wallet hacked, um, you're going to find articles that say that they fixed it. One key says it has fixed flaw that got its hardware wallet hacked in 1 second. You see, that's because it's fully 100% open source. So that means anyone can try to figure out. It's way easier to figure out how to hack it, which is good because usually when people figure it out, they report it, and then one key will fix it. But so it's a good thing when it's fully open source because the only way someone could hack is if they actually steal it from you, and then they have to actually have the knowledge to know how to hack it. So that's really rare for that to happen. But nonetheless, one key is always patching the hacks because there's people who are literally like working and just hacking these things and then reporting it so that people won't be able to do it. Does Caspa have a halving? Yes, it does have a halving at the chart. You can see the chromatic phase. It halves every year, but it is decreasing every month towards that halving. So it's a really interesting schedule. It's a fast emission schedule. This was done on purpose because Yonington knew that the adoption for Caspa would be a whole lot faster than Bitcoin. So he made a faster emission schedule on purpose and really, really smart because he knew that ASIC mining would come online And now what? The ASIC miners are only getting how many coins? They're not all the ASIC, like the major ASIC miners are not even online yet. Look at that hash rate at 1.82 BHs. Difficulty getting higher. That's really good. But look, 67% is already mined. ASICs are only going to get like 30% left of the supply, which is super good. When Bitcoin came out with ASICs, only I think it was like close to 50%, maybe a little bit lower than 50% of the supply was already out, and ASICs came out. And Bitcoin's still around. So, Kaspa is sitting in a really good spot, in my opinion. And anyone thinks about ASICs and all that kind of stuff, I don't believe it really. Opinion on HBAR. It doesn't have any fundamentals to Bitcoin, and it's just allocations to VCs. It's a company, in my opinion, and it's not staying true to crypto fundamentals, such as like Bitcoin. And the only other crypto I think that does it perfectly is Kaspa. I mean, total market cap in Kaspa should be in 30, 40 place in total coins. Oh, okay, yeah. Would you mind Kaspa or another coin? Yeah, if I could start mining, I would mine other coins just to buy like more Bitcoin and Kaspa or whatever. But I'm not in the position to be mining or anything like that. So currently, I'm not really interested in mining. But that KS0 is going for what, $1,000? But to me, when I think about it, the profitability is going to only just go down from here. Look at that. It dropped. It dropped because the profitability is going to keep going down. So they're going to keep dropping these prices to get the KS zeros. This was going for 1,000. Now it's going for 900. They dropped 100 on that. So really interesting. I mean, like, these are going to get cheaper. Maybe you could like buying up more at once to stay in profit. But I think I'd rather just buy Kaspa instead. Usually as the hash rate increases, usually the price reflects because of the fact that the difficulty gets higher. So miners have to hold more of the coins to gain profitability. They have to hold longer so that they will make a profit on their ASIC miners. And then it just results in growth and more distribution of Kaspa. So, but yeah, I'd rather just buy the coin, to be honest, than mine it. Look at this. Top 10 dropped to 16%. That's really good, though. Distribution just keeps getting more to more different people, and that's what we want to see. No more Aquaman. Hold up. No more Aquaman. Wow. MEXC lost its Aquaman status. I'm guessing because of XRP, they probably decided to. I bet a lot of people on MEXC started selling the Kaspa that they were holding and swapping it into XRP, probably, that were holding there. Or more people just started withdrawing to exchanges. And because the good thing is, everyone on YouTube that talks about Kaspa promotes withdrawing from exchanges, which is super good for a coin. We want to make sure everyone here is safe and not holding their money on exchanges. Don't ever do that. It's not a safe place to hold your money on exchanges. Never trust them. But so yeah, they lost their Aquaman status. Wow. So that's good. That's really good. I mean, they hold 5% of the supply, but it's an exchange. Exchanges should be in the top 10. That's what we like to see. For Bitcoin, Binance is like the top 3 addresses for Bitcoin. So really interesting. Do you hold anything other than BTC and CAS? No, I do not. I didn't mean all in one coin. I'm all in crypto. I diversify. Oh, okay. Yeah. Some people tell me that retirement for them is crypto, and I'm like, oh, that's just super scary for me because it's so volatile, man. And I like to have more of like consistent long-term income, and with like stocks and stuff like that, what I do, I'm like a dividend investor. So it's really nice to see like a consistent dividend income coming in, and then eventually that can pay for my necessities and my bills and stuff like that. I meant tech wise. Oh, on HBAR, on tech wise, I wouldn't. I mean, the tech is probably solid and decent. I haven't done a deep dive on it, but from other videos I've seen, I know for sure the tech is always decent in most of these coins. It's just their fundamentals of like tokenomics and VCs and all that kind of stuff. That's where the issue comes in. How this coin is marketed and stuff like that. So On the tech side, the tech is going to be decent, but comparing to Kaspa, I don't think the tech compares. Like, it's two complete different things: proof of stake, proof of work. Kaspa is, in my opinion, the best proof of work in the space at the moment. So, any thoughts on Gigabyte? Also, fair launch? Not yet, but for sure, I'm gonna do videos on a couple other proof of work coins, or fair launch coins that people like to compare to and stuff like that. I sold HBAR and bought Kaspa miners. Oh, that's interesting. Let me know how that goes. Exchanges are leaving Canada soon. How are we gonna trade Kaspa also in USA? No trade. Okay, I'm not sure if this is available everywhere, but from my knowledge, this is not restricted to any location. Like, trusted all over the world. I mean, like, this is Change Now. Change Now is a swap exchange. This can easily get you in and out of cryptocurrencies by swapping into one and out of another and stuff like that. So, yeah, check out my video about Change Now. I have a video on that. And let's take a look here. Right here. This one, how to buy and store your Kaspa in your own wallet. It says USA because I'm USA focused, but it works for anyone. Change Now. Watch this video. Learn about Change Now. It's a really good app. Lets you swap in and out. You don't need to make an account. You don't need to do any of that kind of stuff. You just got to figure out how to buy a cryptocurrency in your area. Like, I'm pretty sure Canada. I'm pretty sure Canada should have some kind of exchange that's super regulated or something like that that allows you to buy the crypto. But either way, you could use your card on Change Now instead. Conservative Kaspa price $2 to peak. What could you say? I say that is a lot more conservative from what I see other people saying. A lot of people like to say like $5, but I think $2 would probably be a conservative amount. If again adoption comes, like, I think smart contracts should need to be there. They need to be there for like by this time next year, so that it flows within the bull market time. But even outside of the bull market, if it comes later, I still think it would be very positive. But yeah, I'm here for the long run. We'll see what happens. All right. Well, I got that other video playing right now, and there's not too many people watching it. So if you guys will head over there and watch that video, paper wallet tutorial, educate yourself on another way to create a wallet. It's pretty interesting. Never even knew this existed, but it exists. So go ahead and check out that video. I'm going to be signing out. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. And make sure you check the links down below to different wallets. Consider joining the Patreon if you want to support the channel. And as always, don't be average, be different. Peace out, you guys.